Alrighty, let's hope no brainlet fucking matches against us. Let's see. Kimberly. So, first things first, bomb setups in the corner. The different strengths of bombs make different spacings and very, very slight differences in timing. For instance, if I put both the light and the heavy at the same time, very minor difference between the actual timing, but there is a difference. So yeah, when you're getting your setups, the most common one is going to be the medium slide one, so that one. Because you can do it from so far away. There's also, of course, the that one you can do from really far away as well. To get into the corner. Other bomb setups that she has include any one of these launchers into EX Air Tatsu. And this target combo, if you leave it at those hits, plus 47, plenty of time to get the bomb hit. You also have stuff like that, where you can have double bomb setups where you get the block string, but those are a little bit harder due to the nature of... But they can be done. Alright, now... The first thing we need to know about defending against this is... First off, when the setup happens, that's the worst of it. The worst situation is right after... Right there, because if you get thrown, you get comboed, you get looped into the same situation again, or huge damage. If you get meatied, same thing. There's a variety of meaty routes that you can go for, etc. Beyond that fact, she can do things that are not technically meaties, such as her throw bait options or setting up to an overhead low immediately. So the first action you have to deal with is the worst. Mainly it's going to be the strike throw slash throw bait. So she can throw bait by neutral jumping after it, doing this, which on punish counter will lead to some shit, and backdashing into, you know, whatever. Into whatever. She can also throw bait with the regular and EX versions of that, but it's like less good. There's like a couple... You're not going to see this, and it's like weird and not that good. And if they want to get extra weird beyond navigating from the strike throw into... and get into the overhead low game. But really, you're not going to see overhead low immediately. You might see overhead, but like, there's not going to be a strong mix because it's a slow overhead, and it, despite the way it looks, it's not throw invincible. So they could just get back thrown into the corner for doing this. You're not going to see it that much. So, and she doesn't have any instant overhead stuff, at least not on characters of the height that are in this beta. So mainly it's strike, throw bait. Now, let me work through. First thing, my first piece of actual genuine advice is just fucking DP. Just blow through it. Now, this is very character dependent. So, some characters, if you DP immediately, it will still get blown up by the bomb. Other characters, not the same. Different characters' supers, so Kimberly's level 1, works just fine, avoids the whole thing. If they bait... Now here's the thing, is that a Kimberly player is not very likely to block after setting up this bomb setup. Because the problem with blocking in this situation is that she's right in front of you. See, that's just +3, right point blank in your face. Which means that even if she walks backwards, she can't escape your throw range. So, for instance, if we have wake up reversal, normal throw, delay of 5 frames. So if they do a delay tech, if I try to walk backwards, I just get thrown because of their delay tech. I can't actually walk out of... So the only way for me to avoid getting thrown by their delay tech is to delay tech myself. Which, if they don't decide to throw, just means back throwing them out of the corner. So you don't get your bomb set up, you throw them out of the corner. It's not a good look. It's not a good situation, and her back throw is not that plus. So the Kimberly player doesn't want to do that. So that's why they are very unlikely to block after this situation. So if they try to do something else that will avoid the throw, like backdashing or anything else, all that will still get caught by your EXDPs and your supers. So that's why I think the success rate for doing just reversal super here is pretty high. It's pretty likely to get you out if you know which reversals and supers to use. So for each character, Luke can EXDP, but he has to spend the 3 bars to do the follow-up, to avoid the bomb. He can level 1 super, but he still gets blown up, but she doesn't get a combo from it. She might get Oki with teleport, I'm not sure. His level 2 super should work just fine, I think. Yeah. Everyone's level 3s work just fine. Basically, if the Kimberly actually does decide to block, and bait out the EXDP or the super, she generally gets pretty high damage punishes when utilizing the bomb. Some characters not as much. For instance, all of Ken's shit, like if Kimberly blocks or parries his EXDP, it lasts for so long that the bomb is already blown up before he even is hittable, is punishable by the move. So she doesn't get like the absolute highest damage she could off of that. Yeah, it just depends on the character and the move and the specifics, so... And especially this will need to be labbed out more when the full game and the full roster hits. With everyone and their weird-ass options. Jamie's DP is good for this. Jamie's EXDP is very good against a lot of the bomb shit. So he can do that. Ryu's EXDP, I think, is good for this. I think she does not... It might blow him up, but she doesn't get Oki from it. A combo or Oki. No, she gets Oki. Just not a combo. Jury is the worst. Jury is the absolute worst at dealing with bomb shit. Or having reversals for bomb shit. Here, I'll demonstrate it the other way around. Where she gets massively punished on hit for for landing her EX. So that's useless. Her level 1 super is okay for this, and then she has an install, and then her level 3. Everyone's level 3s does work on hit, obviously, because it goes into canned animation. But yeah, you know, that's just how the shit works out. Chun-Li, her EXDP will avoid the situation, will completely win and get it out. Same with Ken's. If Ken's lands, then he's successful. Same with his level 1 super. So first piece of advice, just fucking reversal. It's not worth it. Second piece of advice, minor point, hit buttons. There's no risk of a counter hit. Nothing about the situation will get worse if you get counter hit. So if you're gonna guess wrong anyways, if you mash buttons on wake up and you get thrown, it's the same as you getting thrown while blocking. If you mash buttons and you get hit meaty, it's gonna be the same situation either way if you got hit trying to backdash or jump or avoid the throw or something. If you just hit buttons, you can beat her like throw bait options, or if she does any weird shit, like going for a delayed overhead or a fucking teleport. So if you just hit buttons, it'll avoid her. It'll punish her for like her backdash and stuff to bait your throw. So, and maybe she mistimes the meaty, maybe something else goes wrong. Yeah, I don't think there's that much relative risk to hitting buttons as opposed to just losing the mix anyways. Next point. Backdashing the throw. So, if she does do the throw, and you avoid it by some means that's not character specific, like for instance, let me see if I can do this, if my execution is on point. No, it's not fast enough. You can't do the instant air EX air Tatsu thing to punish the throw. Backdash is faster. But anyways, if characters do have like some character-specific way of dealing with throws or whatever, but universally, here's how it lays out. If the opponent backdashes on their wake up, fucking... If they backdash the throw, they're +4. They can punish. They can absolutely punish from the most common setup, which is that one. All of the other ones, Kimberly is going to be more plus. Some of them are, like, awkward. Like, if she does it from that one, she has to actually delay her throw, so it's more manually timed from the Kimberly's part. But she is more plus, or she can be more plus. Whereas, this one, if she do it and, I guess I messed that up. Yeah, -2, -3, whatever for that one. So that one, that setup and some of our other ones, the backdash against the throw will not allow you to punish it cleanly. So, instead, you're just, if you backdash it, you're just plus in the situation. You're +2, +3, whatever. Which means that you can try to go for a back throw yourself, back throw the opponent into the corner. Here, let me see if I have a recording for this. I think I do. So backdash the throw, then throw her into the corner. Of course, she can tech this, she can backdash it, she can do whatever. It's very difficult. Now, in this situation, even though you are +2 after you backdash your throw attempt, which is already a risk, obviously, in and of itself. I mean, it is guessing. It's, you do what you gotta do. But you can't, because you're trapped in the corner, you can't backdash yourself. You can't do what you would normally do to throw bait. You don't have enough time to neutral jump to bait their throw, and unless they really delay tech it, and you can't walk backwards to shimmy them. So you have to do something else. Now, here's the hilarious part, and I actually haven't seen anyone else post this shit on Twitter yet, but Kimberly can actually combo off of her V-reversal. She can combo off of that. She can just set up a bomb, walk up, block something, V-reversal, knock you down, knock you into the bomb blows up, you launch, and then she can get the EX air throw or whatever else. Full combo. It's disgusting. So that's the other thing about if you actually manage to if you backdash the throw and try to take your turn, because like sometimes there are genuine things you can do after you backdash the throw. Like for instance, Kimberly can do that on block and it'll get her away from the bomb. It's like relatively safe and it'll get away from the bomb. So lots of characters can, you know, do something on block to apply pressure / do a basic block string and escape the bomb setup after they backdash the throw, and they're +2 or +3 or whatever. But Kimberly can just fucking V-reversal that and then kill you. It's horrific. So anyways, yeah, that's how that fucking works. In reality, it's a guess. I would fucking super the shit out of them most of the time. Fuck it. Now, here's the thing. After the actual meaty, it gets a lot easier to deal with. You actually have a lot more tools to work with. It's not just guessing. So, for instance, if the Kimberly... I don't know what my recordings are. Okay, so for instance, a lot of Kimberly players will do like this, target combo into a high-low with the run. And if you block it, then the bomb explodes and she's still plus. Now here's the thing. If you guess wrong on this, like which she can only combo off of the overhead if she does the EX, so she has to spend / do EX or anything to get... It's kind of a big tell, but she can do other stuff into overheads. She can do... There's a big... Because the bomb lingers, and even if you hit her, like, even if she does, like, some weird shit and you hit her out of it, but the bomb will still blow up, so it's just a bad situation to deal with anyways. So she'll find a way to land an overhead into it. Now, the thing about that is that once you're no longer in the threat of the throw, the meaty throw... Now, remember, she can only combo off of the throw if she throws immediately. The first thing she does after hitting the bomb is the throw. After she has done anything else, you're safe from the throw, right? The throw is no longer a big factor. You can just hold parry. Even if she does throw you, and you get, like, punish countered for parrying or whatever, even if she does throw you, it's not as bad as getting comboed by the bomb. She can only combo the bomb right away, the first action. So, basically, now if you just hold parry, literally just start holding parry. After you block the first action, just hold parry. It will auto-find the gaps for you, and it will block all overheads and lows just for you. You have to fucking look at the screen. It's just auto-avoid all mix except for throw. But even if you get thrown, it's not that bad, because it's just the damage of a punish counter throw. Plus, big factor of the value of that is that even if she lands punish counter throw, she does not get to go back to the bomb setup. She cannot get another bomb setup after just a throw. So she'll be down to normal Oki after that. Never DI. There's like maybe a couple instances depending on if they're using like shit setups that don't account for DI, but like most of Kimberly's stuff you can orchestrate it to completely blow up DI. So like That's like fucking 5,000 damage. It says it's 3,800, but that's because it doesn't account for the damage that I did shipping through the armor, striking against the DI. And then comes the next most important tool to utilize during all of this pressure. Drive reversal. Drive reversal is an extremely powerful tool. You can do it while you're blocking or parrying. Oh, by the way, if Kimberly ever does this target combo, stand medium punch, heavy punch on block, you can... Here's the thing about it. It's -12. She can only keep it, like... Just punish it. Like, just do a super or a reversal that will hit it. Now, be careful, because you'll have to lab it with your character, because a lot of the time she'll go for the run into slide, which is a low profile. So if you have a reversal or a super that can be low profiled, if you try to punish the target combo with that, it won't work. But yeah, I mean, it's just it's just guaranteed. It's -12, and whatever she does, there will be a gap. If there's no gap, you might as well buffer it anyways, because your move won't come out. So it's fine. There's no commitment. Just fucking punish it. That is a pure, guaranteed, invincible move punish. But for any of her other setups, you can time your drive reversal so that it punishes whatever she's doing, guaranteed, but it's lingering at the timing. And remember, you can do this while parrying too, so you can protect yourself from the overhead low while doing this. Very valuable. It costs 2 bars, which is nothing relative to the value that it affords you, and the fact that you won't have to keep fucking blocking and thus losing drive gauge anyways. For instance, Kimberly, this... Here, let me block after first hit. That's like 3 bars, and I could have done more. That's 3 bars drained just from blocking a single long frame trap using the bombs. So, you don't want to be blocking this shit anyways. Look for a guaranteed spot. Do your V reversal. And drive reversal is guaranteed on a lot of stuff. It's just you have to be a little bit wary of the bomb. But even if it blows up, I believe she won't be able to combo you. Now, Kimberly does technically have ways of avoiding, for instance, if I were to do block after first hit, you could do something like that. It won't protect you from, like, invincible supers that punish the target combo, but you can avoid, here, block reversal, common actions, is that what it is? Oh, no, right, I remember, it's not here, it's, drive reversal active. So, if she does this, with also the cover of the bomb, she can avoid your drive reversal, but she won't be able to do it off of certain things. And also, until this becomes, like, commonplace, obviously Kimberlys are not going to be looking to try to bait your fucking drive reversal with a teleport. Also, there's been a bit of misinformation I've seen on Twitter. Hang on. That does not wall splat, as you can see. If you, like, land a DI on block around the same time as a bomb, it will just trigger block stun, which is not even particularly good. You see, I was minus 14. Minus 14. I am punishable if I do that. Completely punishable. It is not a setup, it just fucking kills you. It doesn't accomplish anything. The only thing it debatably accomplishes, at enormous risk to yourself for doing this, if you wanted to land a wall splat, you would have to do it sooner. So, like, cancel into DI earlier. And if you wanted to defend against that, you do what I say and fucking, don't, don't do the shittles, do the shiznits. Parry after wake up. Now, there is a situation where, because normally, if she lands any of her bomb setups, she's not going to be, like, outrageously plus off of most of them. She's going to be, like, +3, +4, whatever. Some of them she can be more plus with. But if she lands... Some of them she can be more plus on, where she can get even nastier stuff. And sometimes you can get bomb setups where you cover one bomb in such a way that, like, you maximize the amount of time. Maybe these are not necessarily all frame tight, but the fact that the bomb will explode makes it difficult to challenge this stuff. So you're +20 there, so you can actually go for a DI immediately as, like, as your Oki situation, or you can do some other fun stuff. Unfortunately, you can't get a true unblockable situation, but you can do... You can keep that safe by having the bomb explode. Which means that you can safely go for the strike version of that while also having the option to go for the command throw. So anyways, yes, that in general would be my advice.